Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Coast of Sean. I'm like Health on the Shelf, I'm back. I'm at Alton Towers. It's the second day of the 2025 season. Obviously the highlights at the moment, Alton Towers, there is a new ride, Toxicator. It is in Forbidden Valley, so we're going to go down there today and have a good look at that. Obviously try and get a ride first thing this morning. We are here nice and early. The weather today is bright and sunny, so I'd say it's on our side. However, it is cold at the moment, which obviously does affect some of the rides. 13 doesn't like the cold weather, and I know the monorail doesn't, so we probably won't have them for a while this morning until it warms up a bit. Temperatures at the moment are about 1 or 2 Celsius, so it certainly is cold, and that's why I've got my big coat on. Right, we're on our way down now. We're walking down from the car park, so we're walking down to the main entrance, so we'll see you there. Obviously we are here really early this morning. It's just gone about 8:15. But what I would say is, for the second day of the season, it is really quiet. Which otherwise still walking down to the entrance of the park. And obviously, so last year we filmed a lot on Project Ocean over the fence. We knew this was coming, but here it is. Top spin, exact copy of Ripsaw, and them old ones will remember Ripsaw. And like I said, the only thing they're missing so far is they haven't got Can You Cut It on the bottom. I think they should have gone with that, but other than that it looks brilliant.
I think it's the one that
fits in really well. Queue going to be about 5-10 minutes. We're near the front of the queue. I just had my first go on Toxicator, first go in 2025. It was good. Obviously it's the same copy of the Ripsaw that was here before. The reason I think you will get wet sometimes is because they have put some of the dryers, but just turn around, you can see the dryers over there. So they put 2 of them there, but at the moment, like I said, I didn't get one bit of water on me. One thing I have noticed watching the ride off-ride is these tanks at the side. They're actually screened, so you can see the tanks filling up there, what's draining is filling up. It's hard to see because of the sun, the sun is quite low and quite strong. But that is Toxicator. I think when things have calmed down with the launch Toxicator, I think this will become May through fair. A main walkway at the moment, the queue is designed, obviously it's cut off at the top because the queue's there. There's some great little Easter eggs and references to the past. So you've got the Can You Cut It, which obviously that used to be on the bottom of Ripsaw. Some great theming, you can see them, all the effects.
Must proceed to their designated zones and await further instructions. Strict adherence to protocol is required.
About to go on to Nemesis now. It's just worth noting, I didn't realise the time's only just gone 10 o'clock. Fair play to Alton Towers, obviously they're coming in some flack at the moment, but it did open at 10:15, they opened it early. Obviously everyone's come to Toxicator in a new ride. So yeah, it's just gone 10 o'clock, we've done our first ride now. Nemesis Subterra. The queue was a lot smaller on there. It's showing 5 minutes on the app. The app's just come live, so we're going to go on Nemesis Subterra, which is obviously the drop tower. Great ride. It's an indoor ride, dark ride, one of the best in the country. So I really like Subterra. Just had a good ride on Nemesis Subterra. It was a really nice ride. Obviously, like I say, that reopened in 2023 after an 8-year absence. It was good in there. It was a good mix of people. There were some new people to it, new to the ride. There was young and old. Always a good bit of fun. Obviously, they've never been on it before, so they didn't know what to expect. Those of you that don't know what happens on the ride, if you don't want it spoiling, make sure you forward to this time right now. So Nemesis Subterra, obviously you start up in the main video room. It gives you a video story of the Nemesis subcreature and the eggs that they find during the excavation for Nemesis. It's a great storyline. It has been going, like I say, for a lot of years. Then you go into an elevator which takes you down to the central core. So you go down into the central core. There's an egg on display. Now what happens is you see the egg, you sit inside a harness and you get to look at the egg. Now what is cleverly done then, the lights go out, the egg actually does a flip. We heard the men talking, they didn't understand what had happened. The egg actually flips to a broken egg, so the egg's broken. The Nemesis subcreature has then been released out of its compound zone. Then there's a series of bangs and flashes. You actually drop them, free-fall drop in the tower to the nest below with all the eggs in it. During this time coming back up, you're distracted, you've got back pokers in your back and you've got leg ticklers on your leg. All again adding to the experience. If it's your first time, it can be petrifying. When you come back up, obviously then it's about the evacuation. The ride's evacuated by the emergency team and you run outside. A great ride, always enjoyed it, and today, like I say, it was made extra fun because we got to watch the new people, but I think everyone enjoyed it and it was good. The only thing I would say, shame, running on day 2 of the season, the floor still doesn't work on the exit on the way out. The floor actually shakes. It wasn't turned on or it was broken, so hopefully we'll get that repaired this season and everything will be good. Right, we're going to have a walk around the rest of Forbidden Valley now. Great to see the effects on the bus are still going, on the Mushroom Tours bus. Obviously this was all redone last year, this area, Forbidden Valley. The Toxicator sign looks really good there in the distance. Also in this section, just to the left, is still the Bunker 94 area, which obviously opened last year as part of the Nemesis refurb. Bunker 94 sells all your merch for Nemesis and Nemesis Subterra. Certainly, just like I remember Ripsaw, it's a brilliant visual ride to watch. Obviously, you stand for hours watching, even off ride. Just hoping that some of them do get you wet. I think they will, but it's cloudy inside. Bottom of Forbidden Valley now, there's still obviously Galactica, 2002 Wing Coaster, still there. And then obviously you have the roller coaster restaurant. I have done videos last year on the roller coaster restaurant. We've got some links in now. It was a good meal. Enjoyed a couple of times. We went to the roller coaster restaurant a couple of times. Both times had a good meal, good service. So yeah, definitely recommend it. The only thing is obviously it does take an hour out of your day. But when you're in there, it's fully immersive. There's good ride footage. There's a visual show, lights, music. So yeah, definitely worth a visit. Ready for my go on Galactica. The only problem is I'm in the test seat, it's closed. So right at the bottom end of Forbidden Valley, as you can see, Galactica is closed, which is sad, so we're on the way back up now. Just while I'm down this end, you have obviously got the back gate. We'll just use the back gate, just back to the car, drop the coat off. Always handy. Early morning, back really near the back gate. When it's handy for the day, you've got to basically use your car as a locker. So like I say, in this section you've got Galactica. 2002 Galactica went in. Flying coaster. B&M manufactured it. And then we're going to go back up past Nemesis. Nemesis is also closed as well. So for whatever reason there's a bit of downtime at the moment in Forbidden Valley. I must admit I haven't looked at the app. But we have got both Galactica and Nemesis down at the moment. Right, we'll walk back up. Also in this section obviously you've got the roller coaster restaurant, which I've covered. And you've got the drink station, the refreshing refill drink station, where you can obviously buy a for the season refill. I'd like to keep it positive today. Just will mention though, one of the rides that has to come out at the end of the season is Blade. Blade was a swinging ship. It went in 1980, so it was actually as old as me, 44 years old. but the last season was his last season. It got declared at the end of the season, so sad to see that go. The only remains of Blade are just the footers now. I'll just upload some footage. You can see the footers are just still there, but other than that, all gone. Just the old queue line there for Blade as well, just still in situ. I don't know what the plans are for this part of the park. I don't think we'll ride if we go there, or picnic area or something like that. I mean, you have got food outlets at the top. That'd be nice if you could go down there and eat your food, so maybe something like that will happen. Oh, the queue for the new ride in Toxicator is getting a bit larger now. I mean, it's nothing without what we had previous years. I was here last year for the relaunch of Nemesis, and the queue went all the way back to Alton Manor, so it was out of this area completely all the way across the park. I mean, what they've done this time, they have set up well, they've set up barriers, but at the moment it's not that big. And obviously I understand that, it's a nice flat ride, but it's not as big as Nemesis Reborn was. Here obviously all this area was re-themed. It's nice to see, they've even gone to the detail, so you can see there the new Toxicator sign has been put up, which obviously covers the just down there. But you can see they've got all the tentacles around the signs and things like that. It was great. We're in Arcade is part of the Forbidden Valley. It was completely redone last year, rebuilt last year. A lot of space in here, but I mean, there's rumours there's going to be a ride going in here, things like that, but it's yet to happen. Some great arcades in here, those nicely themed. I don't know, you've even got the theming on the tables, things like that, so they theme it all in. And there's some great machines in here. My personal favourite, Daytona.
We are the Phalanx, delivering strength inbound, entering the containment zone.
The Curse of Alton Manor, great edition, 2023. It has been well documented online and in the news. It's obviously Merlin have made some cutbacks, mainly around the entertainment team, and I'm afraid, sadly today, we haven't seen any of the actors yet. Now, I don't know who's affected, who's not. Obviously my thoughts go out to those who were affected, but at the moment we're yet to see an actor. We've been in Forbidden Valley now for an hour and a half. We haven't seen anyone down there, and I'm also now outside Curse of Alton Manor. I'm afraid there's no grave diggers or anyone like that that you used to see Roman actors, so at the end of the day it's a business, but it's just sad to see. Always enjoyed a bit of interaction with the Roman actors, so you know, it is one of them things. While we're down here, it'd be rude not to go on it. It's a 5-minute wait. I mean, like I say, it's a good ride, so we're going to go on Curse of Alton Manor. I think that 5 minutes you see advertised, actually 5 minutes to walk around the queue, which is all themed and really good. You walk through an abandoned garden, which is like a graveyard, some graves in it, always really good. So yeah, 5-minute queue. The graves and things like that, you see the information plaques not to all rides. I know Ripsaw's mentioned in here somewhere. Yeah, a lot of the old rides that left the park are mentioned. Bit of nostalgia. There's also some funny jokes and funny rhymes. Like I say, if you're ever waiting out here, it will obviously kill a bit of time. It's very rare you do wait out here now though. I mean, it's an absolute throughput machine. The amount of people it goes through is really good. There goes the Runaway Mine Train. It's been here since 1992, one of the original rides. John Wardley oversaw the transformations area of the park, which also gave us the River Rapids, which is just below us. And as you can see, the River Rapids are empty. That's been advertised by the park though. The River Rapids will not open until April, which I sort of understand. I mean, I don't think today is the right weather for the rapids. The one thing I would say is I don't understand the other couple of closures. I'm afraid Hex and Sky Ride continue to be closed until April. Now, the Sky Ride has been closed for 2 solid years, 2 seasons. So yeah, I was expecting that to be open at the start of the season. I do enjoy having a ride just to view the park, also to get some of the steps out today. And then Hex has opened it was closed for full season, and last season it was open very minimal. I've had a pass now for 2 years and I'm yet to ride Hex, so that gives you an indication of how long that has been closed. So yeah, it's both entering their 3rd year now of closures. So it's a shame, but they are opening in April 25. Just stood in Mutiny Bay. This section of the park was open during the pirate takeover in the February half term. It's obviously an event I don't normally attend. I'm afraid my child has got past that age now, but it's always good if you've got some small ones. Like I say, they have shows on in the courtyard for the pirate shows, and obviously open this little section here. There's a lot of arcade machines. There is the Hevo ride just over in the distance. A small rocker boat. It's not a pirate boat, a rocker boat. One ride over in the distance there is Sky Ride. Like I say, running overhead as well. There's a Sky Ride, not open till April. It has been closed for 2 years. I mean, obviously it has had extensive work. Spent millions of pounds to get it refurbished. There with the Wicker Man. It's on a 50-minute queue at the moment, which isn't too bad. I mean, it's 2nd day of the season. I've just spoke to someone that was here yesterday and they did say the queues were a lot longer. But we're going to give it a miss for now. We're going to go down to Dark Forest and see what there is down there. Obviously, I do want to try and get around the entire park today. And obviously, I don't want to be here too late because we've got some good football on. This is a ride that looks great. Can't wait to get on it in this weather. Let's go. It's closed. Trying to keep it quite positive today, the vlog. As you can see, nice touch there, attention to detail. They've done extensive work on the grass. You can see there they've done some turf. It obviously gets warm through. You can see people cutting across there. Do wear it out over the season. Just in this corner here, in the summer they will have the ice cream, I think, in a wine cabin. Not there at the moment. The one started last year, but as the season gets warmer they will probably have that. Like I say, it's always nice just to sit there by the lake and taking the views. That's one thing that Alton Towers does have compared to other parks, is the scenic views. As you can see, you've got the lake and obviously the house behind the tree. Some of the wildlife. One thing that has changed is the Woodcutters restaurant has become the Oak and in Chains Bar and Grill restaurant. That's obviously a reference to the Hex storyline over in the distance. Hex has been closed now again. We've been told it's going to open again in April. So just to be clear, Hex closed for a full year. Then it opened in October last year. And like I said, they're in the 3rd year now of closures. So whatever it is, I hope we're getting it sorted out. A great flat ride. Dark flat ride, one of the best in the country, but it is closed at the moment. But like I say, it will be opening, and they've referenced this restaurant to theming with it now as well. Oh, down in the Dark Forest, there's 2 rides down in Dark Forest, Rita and 13 roller coasters. Both on roller coasters. There is no flat rides down here. I will say this part of the park is quite underused. You've got opportunities, especially at the bottom end, for flat rides. But as a park, obviously, that's something that we know that in the future we need more flat rides. Right, we're going to see what the queues are now for 13 and Rita. Let's see what let's get on. As you can probably see behind me, there's a lot of people now coming out of Dark Forest. I'm afraid last year's problems are beginning to resurface. New season, same old problems. I'm afraid ride availability. Both 13 and Rita have ceased operation, so I don't know whether it's a power thing down in this area of the park. What it is, we've just been told that both rides have ceased operation. Not ideal. I mean, we were in the single rider queue, so we were going quite quick, but there was people sitting in that queue for 50 minutes, and the Rita queue's at 90 minutes, so there is people on the Rita queue at 90 minutes, I'm afraid. Right, we're going to go get something to eat. I think, like I say, ride availability, we've had into Bidden Valley at one point. We had both Nemesis and Galactica closed, and saves up and down here. and that's closing this entire section of the park. You can probably see the steady influx of people now that are just walking out of the area. So it's certainly a shame, not good. Right, let's see what else there is to offer. So we are now at the front of X sector. Obviously, like I say, Dark Forest is closed. Both rides in there are closed for whatever reason. But we're going to carry on. We're going to go to X sector now. X sector has got 2 rides. One of them is closed, which is Oblivion. But Smiler is going well. So we're going to Smiler single ride, just try and speed it up a bit. And like I said, I do want to get around the park today. Let's go. Well, I'm smiling again, a bit of credit in the bank, just a single rider on Smiler straight through. It was probably about 5 minutes, that was great. Really good ride. I mean, obviously it's getting a bit rougher towards the end, but it's still a great 14 looping coaster. While we're down here, obviously I did go across Oblivion, it is still closed, but they've got the food outlets down at the very bottom, which appeared last year. Suddenly they're all closed as well, but they are in situ, ready for it gets a bit busier. I must admit we had some nice food from there last year, and there was a nice seating area and everything. I mean, you've still got the Just Chicken, that's just behind me. Sorry, just on the other side, you've still got Just Chicken. And the Donut Factory at the moment is still closed as well, so I don't know if that's open later on in the season with the other items. Right, we're going to leave this area now. We're just going to have a walk around. I think we're going to do Spinball Wizard next on single riders. Let's go. I've just done a ride on the Spinball Wizard. A bit rough for that one. Obviously, it can be different every time you go on it. You get some good forces through it though. I sort of a couple of years ago, I went 2 years without going on it, and then I went on it and really enjoyed it. And since then, I was trying to get a ride on it. The new addition for that last year was a single rider, and we have used it today. We got for a bit quicker. So yeah, single rider. We've done single rider Smiler as well. Single rider Spinball Wizard. There's a few additions this year to the park. If you like what you've seen today, can you make sure you like and subscribe? It'll help me and it'll help the channel grow. There's been a lot of noise online that obviously the budgets for entertainment this year have been cut, and there's been some cutbacks in staffing as well, which is obviously sad to hear. As you see, the lawns totally clear. There's no stages or anything on the lawns. We've had some good times on the lawns, watching various shows and one thing and another, so it'll be sad if we don't see anything this year. One thing I would say is they've prepared the lawns brilliantly. It's still early in the season, but there's a lot of work gone into a lot of repairing all the lawns, so they're going to look nice. In fact, they've returfed all the area where the stage was. It's been completely returfed. Through Forbidden Valley now, you can see the new Toxicator in the background. Obviously that's what we've come for today. I spoke to another YouTuber, Coaster Dad. He's come to the press event. He confirmed that a few things. There is 3 different cycles, different lengths in time, depending on how busy the park is. But there's also a setting where you do get wet. He did see it in action. He said the whole carriage was absolutely soaked at the end of it. So we do have that to look forward to in the summer. I just thought I'd let you know that. Right, we're going to get off. And remember, if you have a frown, it's time to get upside down. See you in the next video. Goodbye.